What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Murray State versus Drake college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily or a long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, or we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Murray State and Drake. And Murray State coming into this one with a record of 11-12 on the year, 8-13-1 against the number this season after a 77-56 beatdown loss at the hands of Missouri State in their last matchup. I'll tell you, not a good look for Murray State to get blown out by the worst team in the conference, getting their first win of the season in that game. First conference win of the season in that game. Now you're taking on a Drake team that's 20-2 on the year, 11-9 against the number winners of 8 straight, taking down Southern Illinois in their last matchup. 75-65. And I'll tell you, this Drake team, I had my doubts coming into the season. Was this Drake team going to be able to sort of keep pace and, keep it up and keep up what Drake basketball has been over the last better part of the last decade almost, with Darian DeVries leading the charge. And I'll tell you, when Darian DeVries took over from Nico Medved in 2018, he had wins coming out the wazoo for Drake to where they had 20 win seasons in each of DeVries' 6 seasons in charge, 3 tournament appearances in the final 4 seasons of DeVries' tenure. And then you go to Ben McCollum and you're like, well, what's McCollum going to do? Because, it's his first time as a head coach. What's he going to be able to do? Oh, no big deal. Just, go 20-2 to start the season, 10-2 in conference play. And I'll tell you, this is just an outstanding job done by McCollum. And this team is, like I said, just solid, especially in conference play. They had a couple of rough patches where they lost to, Illinois, Chicago, and then to Murray State at home in the first meeting between these two teams this season. But since then, we've really seen Drake put the clamps on. I mean, this is a Drake team that is first in the conference in defensive efficiency. Their defensive totals over the course of this 8-game win streak, 57, 40, 62, 53, 71, 62 in overtime, 52 and 65 points allowed. Drake, for me, is just easily hands down the best team in the Missouri Valley, and they've been winning games with defense. Now, Murray State, as I said, we saw Murray State get the win in the first meeting this season. The problem is now with Murray State is that they've kind of fallen off the map a little bit. They were on a nice win streak after the win over Drake. They beat Northern Iowa and Valpo, but since have lost to UIC, Bradley, they had the win over Southern Illinois, and now a 3-game losing streak to Belmont, Evansville, and Missouri State. And Murray State's defense has fallen by the wayside in a lot of these games. 7th in defensive efficiency, but in conference play this year, dead last in effective field goal percentage on defense, dead last in 2-point defense, middle of the road in 3-point defense, which is decent because you need to be good at defending the 3 against Drake, because even though Drake doesn't necessarily prefer to shoot 3s, they'll hurt you from behind the arc if you give them the opportunity. And my problem here for Murray State is A, it's a revenge spot for Drake, and B, they're dead last in 2-point defense when Drake, 50.3% of their points are coming from inside the arc from 2-point range, and they're a decent 2-point shooting team. This team could stand to be better from the foul line with how often they get there, but I just don't think that Murray State's going to be able to break down Drake's defense. This is a Murray State offense that's been well below average in conference play across the board in 3-point and 2-point shooting. Their free throw shooting is a little bit better than Drake's, but I don't think by much enough to, make a difference in this game. So 4.5 is a little bit of a hefty price to lay on the road in some spots, but I think that Drake is just that good, and I think they're going to shut down Murray State in the rematch here. I see Drake winning this one by maybe 7 to 8 points at the very least. So give me Drake here, laying the 4.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.